I'm Lucian Williams in Genetics 311. This is exam 5-2, and today I'll be discussing DNA fingerprinting. Welcome to tonight's episode of the Real Crime Netflix show, The Doghouse, where we'll be investigating real-life canine misdemeanors. It's a brutal one tonight, folks. While Mr. Fluffernutter was taking a nappy nap, one of his bestest friends came and burgled his bone. The suspects? His brother Pickles, his mother Poofkins, the family cat Get Down From There, and his own owner, Mike. The culprit's about to get caught. Using the latest in DNA fingerprinting technology, we've analyzed a sample of doo-dee-doo left at the scene. By using a technique called PCR, we're able to make billions of copies of DNA fragments from a sample to run in gel electrophoresis. This generates gels that represent patterns in DNA. Samples with similar DNA will have more matching bands, so to sniff out our perp, we need to remove everyone whose bands do not match our samples at both of the VNTR loci we ran. Let's get started. To make sure our sample is indeed the culprit's, we should first rule out the possibility that this baby had a bathroom break before he clocked out. Looking at both loci, we can see that Mr. Fluffernutters is not a match for either, making it impossible that this doo-doo was his doing. Oh brother, next we have the perfect Mr. Pickles. Was his greed and disregard for basic puppy decency his undoing? Well, a match on the first locus says maybe, but an incomplete match at the second locus says no way. Turns out this puppy is not our perp. Could Mama Poofkins be the pooper we're searching for? No, but we got time to kill, so we're gonna muse about it anyways. Maybe she pawned the bone to cover her crippling Candy Crush addiction. Maybe she just wanted to see her pupper suffer. Maybe she didn't do it at all, which is what we must conclude with no loci matching in our samples. Running out of suspects, we turn to the man Fluffernutter trusted most. They say that man is dog's best friend. But is Mike? Did buying the bone run him into choppy financial waters? Is this payback for the tinkle on the rug incident in March? With a match at the second locus, we're totally gonna make it look like we have our guy, until we show you the contradicting first locus and throw you a curveball that even Arthur down the road could see coming. You might think the little old Get Down From There couldn't hurt a fly. Well, you'd be wrong. Perhaps it's the dog and cat blood feud of the 60s. Maybe Mrs. Down couldn't handle fluffers cutting into her lap time. But looking at both loci, we have a complete DNA fingerprint match. Obviously the poo was planted from the little letterbox to shift the heat, but through DNA detective work, we finally got our girl. Tonight, it's Mrs. Get in the Doghouse, but who will it be tomorrow? Tune in next time for another riveting story on The Doghouse.